Hey guys, it's Leah with Crab and Moon, and this is your weekly Oracle and Tarot card reading. So this is a bit of an extended video, so we missed the last 2 weeks of videos, and there's a lot going on right now, so I'm going to do a bit of a longer video. So this is not only for the week of December 23rd to December 29th, but it's also covering the December 21st winter solstice and the full moon in Cancer on December 22nd. So it's also the last full week of 2018, so we're going to do a few extra things this week and tap into all of these energies. So first of all, it's a really good time to do self-reflection. So winter solstice is the longest night of the year, the light's starting to come back, so we're at this symbolic and literal turning point. So it's a really good time for quiet, alone time, thinking about the past year, releasing it, especially with the full moon in Cancer, releasing things that are holding you back, and digging into compassion and dreams and creativity and excitement for next year. So speaking of next year, before we get into the cards, Crab and Moon is going to have a Facebook Live, which will be a forecast for 2019. So we'll be doing numerology for next year, astrology, pulling oracle and tarot cards, and even specific cards for viewers that are joining us. So if you want some insight into 2019 and all of the fun energies going on, you can check out our Facebook Live. It's happening December 30th. So that's a Sunday. It's the day before New Year's Eve, and that's at 1 o'clock on Facebook. So also in the next couple of weeks, keep your eye out for some special YouTube videos I'm going to be doing. So for each zodiac sign, I'll be doing a 2019 year ahead video. So I'll pull tarot cards for you for each quarter of 2019. So you get a bit of a forecast. You can take notes and refer back to them. I'll give you a spirit animal for 2019 and do a few more things so that you have a little bit of an energy prediction for the year. So that's coming up in the next couple weeks, but this week is a general reading for everyone. So the best way to get the most out of a general reading is to trust your gut instinct. So obviously the things I say, the cards and the messages that I'm discussing in this video will be a little bit different for every single viewer watching, depending on what's going on in their lives. So to get the most of it, pay attention to what you think of and what you feel in your gut when I say something. So if you think of a specific person or situation right away, that's your message. That's what I'm referring to in your life. And pay attention to the messages and images and words and all of that that jump out. So pay attention to your intuition. It's a good practice to use your intuition, these readings, to figure out how this message relates specifically to you. So I'm going to start with Whispering Woods messages. I picked 2 words. And then I'll be pulling some Witches Tarot cards that'll be general for everybody. And then I'm doing something a little special this week, and I'll pull a fairy card for each zodiac element. So if you're a fire sign, a water sign, etc., you'll get your own fairy card. So the words I pulled for this week are music and trust. So the music card goes really well with what I was saying about listening and quiet time. It says, there is a melody to be heard in the deepest parts of the woods if only we listen. So literally listening to music, Christmas music and anything that makes you feel joyous this time of year is awesome. Go out and see live music, play music, sing, even if you're not good at it. It's healing, it's enjoyable. But also this is not only literal music, it's listening to what's going on around you. Spending time in nature, listening to the sounds in your environment. It's listening to what's going on inside of your heart and your mind too. So you can't really listen to what your soul's trying to tell you if you don't make quiet time to hear it. If there's too much chatter, if there's too much going on in your mind, in your heart, you're not going to be able to hear. So the next word is trust. The robin trusts her wings, not the branch she sits on. So this Cancer full moon is a really good time to release any negative thoughts about yourself and start with compassion for yourself. That will help you have more compassion for others, even those who don't share your viewpoints or that may be hard to have compassion for. It will help you with that in the coming year if you start with having compassion for yourself and trusting yourself. So trust your wings, trust your abilities. You don't know everything yet, and that's okay. Nobody does. Trust what you do know. Trust your intuition, trust your gut feelings, trust your ideas, trust your dreams, and trust that the universe has your back. All right, let's get on to the tarot cards. So, Witch's Tarot. These messages are for everyone, so again, take which ones resonate the most with you. Figure out what they are specifically pointing to in your current situation. Four of Wands reversed. So Four of Wands is a card of celebration, celebrating little milestones, parties, weddings, birthdays, Christmas, having fun with friends, dancing, celebrating. So it's those little life celebrations that are really what life is about. It's getting together with friends and laughing, going out, celebrating. So reversed, it's saying that you may be focused a little bit too much on materialism and worry, financial worries, your job, that kind of thing, and you're not really focusing on the little ways that you can enjoy life. Even when you have maybe big worries going on, there are still ways that you can celebrate life. So look at the little wins, the little things you can be grateful for that are actually big things. So your family and friends, your health, the hobbies that make you happy, the things you go out and do that are fun, do them more. This is a time of year to let loose and have fun. So this card reversed is saying that you need to let loose a little bit more. You need to spend more time with loved ones. You need to celebrate things more. Find a reason to celebrate every single day. Maybe it's just that, hey, you're alive today, and that's pretty cool. All right. Two of Cups reversed. So this is the partnership card. Romantic partnerships, but also any type of partnership, a friendship, a business partnership, coworkers, siblings, whatever. So reversed, it's saying that you may have some struggles in some of your relationships. Everybody does, especially this time of year. You know, family drama, or you had a falling out with a friend, or, you know, you're too focused on your dating life and you're stressing about it, that kind of thing. Again, it's kind of the same message with this reversal. It's shifting your focus. What are you focusing on? What are your priorities right now? Because at this time of year especially, it shouldn't be about worry. It shouldn't be about drama. It shouldn't be about what you don't have. It should be about gratitude. It should be about the people you do have in your life that you value. It should be about your relationship with yourself. So I think take some time this full moon, this solstice, and this week before, during, and after the holidays to spend time with yourself. Don't worry what other people are thinking. Don't worry about trying to fix other people or your relationships with other people. Let things be for now. Find peace within yourself. And when you do that, everything else will fall into place. So the focus is on your relationship with you. And then we get the Page of Wands upright. So, new beginnings, enthusiasm, adventure, fun. So we've got two Wands cards. So I think there is a focus on adventure and fun and taking risks and celebrating. The Page of Wands comes up a lot, I find. I think it came up just a couple weeks ago. The universe is really encouraging people to get out there more and take risks and have fun. Stop being so serious. Yes, there's lots to worry about. Shitty things going on in the world. Life is stressful. I know. But if you don't have fun and take risks and go on adventures and make life a journey, what's the point? So this is another reminder of that. Pages are young, enthusiastic energies, so you're just becoming a new version of yourself. And that's really awesome going into a new year. You can be who you want to be next year. So I would suggest being the authentic you and letting go of anything that isn't the authentic you. And then we have the Three of Cups reversed. So the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups reversed. Again, same message. Get out more and spend more time with your friends. Spend more time with family. Go to parties. Three of Cups reversed can be careful of overindulging. like, you obviously have to find balance and moderation in everything. So this holiday season, it's about balance. So if you're not doing things that make you happy, if you're not going to parties, if you're being antisocial, balance that out and go out and do something. Call a friend even, be social in some way, do some type of activity that you enjoy without worrying. You know, you don't have to always be worrying about your to-do list and money. You can just be focused on enjoying the moment and enjoying life, because we're never going to be in this moment again. We have this moment and these days and these weeks right now. So let's make the most of them. So don't drink too much, don't eat too much, don't make yourself sick, don't neglect all of your responsibilities, but find that balance where you're having fun and you're taking care of yourself and you're loving yourself and you're showing the people in your life that you care about them. I'll pick one more and then we'll move on to the fairy cards. So our last one is the King of Pentacles reversed. So there's a lot of reversals this week. Usually I don't read with reversals, but I decided to do it this week just for something different. So I think that means that a lot of people are kind of stuck right now. They're not feeling aligned. You're not feeling like you're on your right path. You're not feeling like you're getting the most out of life or doing all the things that you're supposed to be doing. King of Pentacles reversed to me shows a lack of balance, like I just mentioned with the Three of Cups reversed, a lack of balance in all areas of your life. So work, money, health, hobbies, everything. It's not balancing out. So take a look at your life. What are you spending too much thought and time and resources on? And what are you not spending enough on that you need to be? So maybe you're spending too much money, or you're not taking care of your health. You know, you're doing really well in work and getting things done, but you're not taking care of your mental and physical health, that kind of thing. So take this winter solstice, full moon, quiet alone time to journal, to reflect. What do you need to work on? What can you let go of? What do you need more of? Doing that self-work will make you happier, make you healthier, and make you, therefore, a better person that can help and love and be compassionate towards others. So lack of balance, but also lack of confidence. Upright kings are generally very confident, very powerful. They are leaders. They know their values. So what are your values? What makes you confident? What are your skills? What's important to you? This is a time of reevaluating, and it's okay to change your values as you change. So this time of year is a really good time for reflection, letting go of things that you used to care about that no longer really matter to you. So don't spend as much time on those things, and spending more time on the things that you've learned are actually very important to you that maybe never used to be. So that will make you feel more confident when you reevaluate your values and then balance out your life in that way. You'll start to feel more on track and like you're doing what's meant to be done for you. So now I'm going to pull a fairy card for each element. So I'll start with water. So if you're a water sign, that means your zodiac sign is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So your fairy card is practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. So whatever it is that you do, whether it's in your work, your creative projects, anything you're good at, listening, some type of art that you do, music, writing, whatever it is that you do at your job that you maybe want to be better at your job, practice. You can't just, with water signs, I feel like they have so much creativity and so much deep feelings about things, but they kind of can be impatient and really want it to happen right away, especially Cancer and Scorpio. So this is reminding you that you don't have to be perfect right away, and if you want something bad enough, give it the time. So all of the tarot cards talked about reevaluating your priorities and where you're spending your time, and this is the same thing. So if you're a water sign, the fairies are saying, practice what you're good at because it's what you're meant to do. Our skills and talents, and again, we don't have to know what they all are right away. You're going to learn more talents and more skills you have as you grow, but the ones you know you have right now, or maybe you need to take time to think about what your talents and skills are, devote time to them. Take time out of your day to practice them, to share them, to get better, to get more confident. So you'll polish your skills and talents, and increase your confidence. So you'll feel more confident and more aligned. You'll be an upright King of Pentacles if you pay attention to the things that matter to you and practice and use them and share them. Okay. Fire signs. So if you are a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, this will be your fairy card. Spiritual teacher. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. So this can be very broad. Everyone has different spiritual beliefs. If you're watching this video, you're probably somewhat of a spiritual person or believe in energy, fairies, angels, whatever it is, astrology. So your purpose is to teach. So that's not literal. You may be a teacher, but it's that you are good at helping others, guiding others, explaining ideas, showing off talents, and helping others heal. So again, like I said, to use your intuition during this reading, because this is general, and this is for 3 different signs, so it's going to be different for everyone. What does this mean for you? What is your life purpose? How can you teach others about healing, about spirituality, whatever that means to you, religion, whatever? You are meant to help and guide others. So keep that into consideration when you're thinking about what you want your purpose to be, or maybe you've already figured it out, and this is just an affirmation that yes, you are meant to be helping, guiding, and teaching other people in some way. Maybe you're really good at what you do at your job and you're meant to train people in it or teach it in some other way. All right, we're going to do air next. So if you're a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, this is your fairy card. Vegetarian. Okay. This has many meanings, so it doesn't mean you have to be a vegetarian. But a new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. So what that means is the new year is a good time to look at your diet and your health overall, your physical health overall. So air signs are intellectuals. You guys are very smart, very witty, good communicators, and you have brilliant ideas. So your mental health and your physical health are connected. So if you aren't eating well, if you're putting crap into your body, you're not exercising and moving around the energy, you're going to have a foggy brain. You're not going to be on top of your game, and you're not going to be able to access your genius ideas because your body isn't up to par with your mind, and your mind is affected. So figure out a way that you can eat a little bit better. Whether it's just eating more vegetables or taking something out of your diet that you eat too much of, find balance. Maybe you need to take more vitamins or drink more water, or maybe you want to try being a vegetarian and see how that makes you feel. Or maybe you want to try to eat more local foods instead of buying processed things. Like, there's many ways that you can adapt your mental and physical health so that you're more clear. This is about clarity. You can't think and come up with good ideas and come up with goals if you're not feeling well, if you're sluggish. So this can also mean you need to get more sleep. You need to be more active in whatever way makes you happy. So just going for walks, getting more fresh air. You need to do something to help your physical body. And that will help everything else. And then finally we have Earth. So if you are Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, this is your fairy card. Be yourself. The situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. So earth signs are very grounded, so they generally know who they are and what they want, and they're very in touch with the material realm. But sometimes they can be a little bit stubborn, and sometimes, especially Virgos and Capricorns, can be perfectionists. So sometimes you're striving to be someone you're not, or you want to be perfect, or you want to be this image that you have in your head, but that's not going to help you because it just stresses you out and takes you off your path. So whatever situation you're struggling with right now, maybe you have a new job, maybe you want to take a new risk but you don't know how, you have a big change going on in your life, the best way and the easiest way to get through it is to just be your authentic self. And that means not caring what anybody else thinks. It's about living from your heart and your soul and your intuition instead of overthinking things and worrying about how things look on paper, how people are going to judge you, what's perfect, what's ideal. You need to work on letting go of all of that and focus on being you. So you might have to figure out who you are, and that's going to take some time. So that's why I said the solstice and the end of the year is a good time for self-reflection, because you need to think about these things, figure out what you need to let go of and who you really are and what you value, and then just do that. Once you figure it out who you are and what you want, the easy part is just letting it happen. Just be yourself in every moment. Follow your heart, do what feels right, and everything will work out. So those are your fairy cards. I hope all of these messages helped you. I hope that you do take some time to spend with yourself and to do some self-reflection and to work on your relationship with yourself, because right now, especially with the Cancer full moon and the North Node in Cancer for the next year and a bit, it's all about self-compassion and compassion for others. So focus on that. Love yourself. Do what you need to do to work on yourself. And join us on the Facebook Live so you can see what's coming up for 2019. And happy holidays, joyous solstice, happy full moon, and we'll see you soon.